How's it going, everyone? This is Dr. Hefe playing more Disco Elysium, the final cut. And in the last episode, we began our search for a fridge to put the hanged man in. We performed an autopsy on him and kind of wanted to get some more info about it. But secretly, we just really want those boots. Those are some cool boots, and we want to sell them for hella Skrilla. So we went and we talked to Gart, who was, saying mean things to us. He's a big meanie, that Gart. But basically, we can't use his fridge. Then we went and we checked out the hollow on our notebook. And actually, it does open up this little part that was not there before in our journal. Our name is still apparently unknown, and our rank is unknown. But we all know our name. It's Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. And it gives us a couple of stats. So here were the stats that were on the hollow. We have people killed, 3. We have 216 cases solved, which according to Kitsuragi is really amazing for an officer. We have 18 years in the service. And then we also have these other things that have opened up. We have 0 honor. We have 2 good cop, bad cop. We have 1 ultra-liberal. We aren't down in communism, fascism, or moralism. We have 1 boring cop, 0 sorry cop, 1 apocalypse cop, and 0 superstar cop. So we'll see if we can amp up this apocalypse cop a little bit more. That seems kind of interesting to me. And yeah, we're here in Frit with 3 T's, in order to ask them if we can use their freezer. Oh, also we talked to Sylvie and had an interesting conversation with her, but we're done with that now. Let's ask this woman.
Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What is the magazine she's reading? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
What? Why not?
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
Alright, she's jabbing with
Her
it.
shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place.
Oh, I thought she was cool. She's actually super repulsed. I can understand. This is our character coming in saying, cool magazine. I like watching 2 girls kiss. I can understand.
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's? That is what I'm kind of interested in.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. I agree. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Do you have a fridge?
Right behind you.
You're right. This is a fridge. Wicked.
Yeah.
She's not really paying attention. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Measure the fridge with your fingers, one eye closed. Never mind, it would never fit. Oh, we can't put the corpse in there.
Yeah, super funny.
She returns to her magazine, seemingly not impressed by the joke. Oh. Well, can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
This NPC is being very helpful. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Extremely helpful. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
I think she knows a little bit
Okay.
more. Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I guess that was it. We really have nothing more to ask her. Let's talk to Kim. He said something about... Yeah, ask Kim to tell us about the case. Police officers get briefed about the cases they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing, though, and need to be briefed again. Click on Kim and ask him about the case. All right, Kim, tell me more about this case we're supposed to be doing. Tell me about the... You seem to be following me. All right, let's start off with this.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work on this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Dang, son. What is this, some Shutter Island right here? You think I've lost it? I mean, I kind of have, but just a little bit. Only a little bit. But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Alright, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regimen to spill over into the investigation.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But tell me about the case now. Back to business. I'm a good cop here. I'm a good cop. I'm a great cop.
What do you want to know?
Let's not say literally anything. That would be too much. Would you say this is a mysterious case? Yeah, let's get a little bit mystical.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
What's he gonna say?
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Maybe there's a young woman involved. Oh no. Does this clash with our radical feminist ideology? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's ask.
Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
Does it have to be... I love these two options. It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be sex murder. It doesn't have to be murder. It can just be sex. Yeah.
Actually, it does have to be murder. This is a murder investigation. But we digress.
Oh, right. Right, I forgot what we were talking about for a second.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Okay, fair enough. We can't force the sex into the murder investigation. We just gotta let it happen naturally. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Let me just tell me about it.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Yeah, but what kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Ah, they did not send their finest. I see.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So, you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. Oh, he's ruining the cop off. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
It's just some little neighborhood that nobody wants to go to.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Right on. I love the way that Shivers jumps in, though. A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps? Oh, man. We got the real Shivers, the real life Shivers from this hangover. I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. Ah, here we go. This is the apocalypse cop. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable.
Oh no, it's very imaginable. We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor companies see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire.
Oh. Kim, I was just making some augury. You're making this way too realistic.
Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, augury, we should move.
Damn, Kim. Way to bring me back down to earth from my augury. Alright, enough of this
Yes,
competition.
it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
The pissing competition. A legendary logic. Why did the 41st send me? I don't think we need legendary logic to figure it out. We are a drunken mess. They also wanted us to fail. Tell me more about the case.
What do you want to know?
Okay, we're gonna admit that we can't remember anything, which he probably has seemed to catch on to, since he said that we are in a deranged state, so we're not giving too much away.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Wow.
During that
4
time,
days.
the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Oh, we're getting a little bit more information about what happened to this guy. Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
So there's a labor dispute going on, you say? And this man may have been lynched as part of it. Interesting, interesting. Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why would they hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
That is what Sylvie said when we talked to her on the phone, that she was afraid to call in the case because of the dock workers' union. Interesting, interesting. Yes, I understand everything now. It appears that the union may be involved in this murder.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Alright. I have all I need
Good.
for now. Should we ask a little bit more about Kim? Why not? Let's figure out a little bit more about him.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
You're right. What's there to know about a lame binoclard? Dude, that's so... That's what they call people who wear glasses? Binoclard? Nah, we'll be buddy-buddy. Come on, Lieutenant. Open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. This is like the binoclard statement. You're wearing glasses. That's not even a question.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard.
Binoclard.
Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
Alright, physical instrument. I didn't know they let binoclards become cops.
I can assure you, Detective, that I've passed all the required physical exams within the last year. Can you say the same?
Damn! We're not cool. Our guy is so not cool. Kim Kitsuragi keeps putting us in our place.
You may not remember taking any little tests, but you're strong as a goddamn ox. Anyone can see that.
Oh yeah, physical instrument. Never mind. We're actually amazing. We're gonna flex our bicep. Check it. I was made to crack skulls and solve cases.
Just because your precinct has a reputation for cracking skulls doesn't mean that's the only way to solve a case. Was there anything else?
This seems like a very odd question, but we're here, so we're gonna ask it. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Oh, I'm sure we're super interested in it, but I don't think our character is. You're right. It's
I
probably
can see
not
you're
interesting.
disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular garden variety Ravacholière.
Man, that is like such a good response to when people ask. Like here in America, I've been around certain people who, I guess, get a little bit. I don't know what the word for it is. A little awestruck when people look different from them, and they're like, "Oh, tell me about it. Where are you from? Like, speak your language. Oh, you're so exotic." And they're like, "Nah, I've lived in America my whole life. Like, there's nothing exotic about me. Like, my grandparents came over here 60, 70 years ago." Yeah. You know, that's true. We're, you know, if you're in America, don't assume that just because someone looks different from you that they're exotic. They could just be another garden variety American. Anyway, we're going to ask him for a secret.
No.
Oh. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? He doesn't have electrochemistry just jumping in, telling him to lick some rum off the counter? Or physical instrument to flex your bicep?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Electrochemistry, you're the one who told me to lick rum off of a counter. I don't know how special we really are. Alright, that's all for
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah, alright, let's go. We're out of here. So, in order to find this fridge, we only have one more person we can talk to. In fact, I wonder if our journal has been updated to reflect that. We ask around. We asked at the Whirling, we asked at Frit. I think the only person we have left to ask is our good friend, Kuno. I mean, Kuno should be pretty impressed with us after we did so much work on the autopsy. He was saying we were pretty sick. And in my vernacular, sick means cool.
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
I've come to ask questions. I still have a case to solve.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Alright. We have to bow down to his strength. We respect strength, and Kuno did kind of kick our ass. Look, I want to make this right with Kuno. Make amends.
Fucking what pig?
You're a cool dude. Let's just bury the hatchet, okay?
Cool what? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He doesn't understand what cool is. Oh, we're so dated. We don't speak the kids' lingo. Dude.
I think you broke his brain when you fucked him up, Kuno.
You better come up with a way to make Kuno forget you tried to fucking hit him, piggo.
Damn, Kuno's messed up. I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Kuno?
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
Kim, we need to find out where the fridge is.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Kuno to like you again.
Oh my god. We're trying to get the favor of a 12-year-old.
You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
What are you doing?
I need to make truce with Kuno. Offer him something.
No, you really, really don't. That is a 12-year-old boy. His opinion of you doesn't matter.
Kim is so real. He's so freaking
You
real.
don't fucking matter, book him.
I'm still gonna mark it down as something I need to do.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing.
Oh my god. In punching, someone always ends up being someone's bitch. Don't you know anything about male power structures, Kim? Alright, we are a radical feminist, but we're also into toxic masculinity.
You're totally unraveling, officer.
All will be well as soon as I get this being Kuno's bitch situation off my back. Let's get to work, Kim. Alright, so unfortunately we are failing in our task to find a fridge for the body. But you know what? Like, the body was out here for, 7 days just hanging up. It's gonna be fine. So you know what? Let's try and find out where the Union is. This woman seemed like she would
again.
give us...
It was clear just an hour ago.
It is kind of weird. It was raining, and then it got clear, and then it started raining again. I need to find
Of
out
course.
where... Oh, she knows where the representative from Wild Pines is, perhaps.
Wild Pines? You mean the company woman?
Yes, a representative of the harbor. She should have set up operations nearby.
Oh, that must be the woman on the giant boat. There's one docked on the pier. It arrived a couple of weeks ago. It's very hard to miss.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, gotta go. To the docks, she says. Do we have a map? We do have a map. We have this hanged man just flashing right here. Okay, so here we are. This looks like the dock area. This looks like the pier. There's a boat here. And we are here in the Martinet waterfront. This is Whirling in rags. We can't see the part where the guy got hung. It's kind of blocked off by the Whirling in rags. So we need to go up here. We'll go to the boat. Hopefully we don't get sidetracked along the way. And by hopefully, I mean I know that we will. We're definitely getting sidetracked over here. Who's this little person?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello, I am the law, and hi. This is a little bit too much. We're gonna be formal. We are a formal officer. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Look, I was sent here to lead, not to read. What kind of store is this
It's
anyway?
a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Wow, that is a long frickin' name for a bookstore.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Oh my god. Encyclopedia failure. Oh no. What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
And a book? What is a book?
Is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
I'm really enjoying her descriptions. And a
A
postcard?
postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
Hey, thanks.
My pleasure.
Thanks for the
Anything
lowdown.
else you'd like to know?
We gained 5 experience for being ignorant. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Say, child, you wouldn't happen to know a good fridge, would you?
A fridge?
Yeah, like a big fridge a cop could put a dead body into?
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Wait, she knows a fridge?
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
And there's a big fridge there.
Yes.
One more thing, how do I get inside the building?
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore, but my mum is pretty strict about not letting anyone in. But I don't know, you're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow.
She says with admiration, eyeing you up and down. Wow. Through a child's eyes, we are still a respectable person.
Anyway,
So, I guess we're investigating. What's your name?
my name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register, or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Oh, she has to give us the little tout line. She's trying to tout her wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. No. We know the guy was killed. He was killed by communism. Already learning the value of hard work? Maybe. You know what? We're gonna talk to your mom about this. Child labor laws must be enforced. I'm a police officer after all.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be in school or something? Oh yeah, that's also true.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway? We were asked, shouldn't you be in school or something? That's just like a little firing that went through our brain. We don't even know what school is. But no, isn't going to school more important than
Mum
this?
says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Composure. Excellent. And how's the business
Mum says
going?
It's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed. Ooh, I'm into curses. How so?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
Sounds rather serious. I should probably look into
We
this.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Oh, Lieutenant, that's what you think. You think we're supposed to be solving a murder, but we're here to solve the case of the cursed bookstore.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
But how does this curse manifest
It
itself?
does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Look how childish we can be. Fine, I'll show you. No, we're gonna convince Kim. Kim's our partner. Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about this curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
No. We're not here to read. Alright, we'll see you around, Annette. Okay, so we have a lead on a fridge. Check out the fridge in the commercial building across from the Whirling. And we know that we have to get into it by going through the bookstore. So here we go, into the belly of the beast. The bookstore. Ooh, I'm afraid. I am afraid. You know what? We'll save our interview of this woman. I believe she is the bookstore owner for another time. And before we go, let's have a little read up about Composure. Cool for card players, military fetishists. Cool people. Cool for cool people. That is what we want to do. We're pretty cool. We got a Composure of 4 right now. We're hella cool. What happened to our savoir-faire? It's so low. What's happening? Bonus from items, -2. We're wearing... Oh, yeah, that's right. Our pants and our shoes are bad. Composure wants you to not crack. Or at least, it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you to read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, Composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed late at night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. Oh my god, that is extreme levels of composure. You'll never be able to stop. With low composure though, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out. Oh, it says we have Composure of 4, but Half-Light is much higher. Half-Light is really leading our way in terms of composure. And the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of Fashion Police. Oh, we didn't ask about Fashion Police. Too bad. But yeah, that will do it for this episode. We got to learn a bit more about the case from Kim, and we have a new lead on the fridge. So next time, we'll investigate the fridge as well as the curious case of the cursed bookstore. Till then, remember as always to take care of yourself and keep it disco, baby.